Hey y'all, this is me, Joyous, or Miss J. Um, I am coming to you guys my first video on grief. I'm grieving. All right, I don't know where that came from, but I was trying to think of a catchy thing, and that's what I decided for this moment. But I just want to talk about the grieving process and things, just my process, and hopefully it can help other people. Start off, this is my mommy. Hmm, Can't see her. Miss Joyce Baines Eccles, or Joyce Baines, because if I say Eccles right now, she'll probably be like, what? But Joyce Baines, um, born and raised in Washington, D.C., 501 Washington, D.C., or I guess Otis Street as well, up there in Northeast. Um, I'm not gonna cry in this video. If I do apologize. But um, my mom, she passed on January the 26th of 2021, the day before her birthday. So this has been a road. When I tell y'all a road, it's been a road, emotional road. Not having my mom, um, you know, I try to, when you go through the grieving process, you try to kind of like just push everything aside, try to act like it didn't happen and things like that. But it's a new life for us and in my family, and we're just trying to adjust to this new life. It's hard, y'all. Not gonna lie. Anybody that's grieving or has went through it, know it's hard. I heard that just parents, period, but it's nothing like losing the mom from what I've heard. Um, and yeah, it's been hard. It's been rough. Um, my mom, let me just go back. I'm not gonna say we were the closest in my adult age because me growing up, I was always like what I would consider a mommy's girl. She went through a lot with my dad. So me being the oldest still in the house, I felt like I still had to like protect her. Or I still had to try to do stuff to kind of make her happy, whether I want to do stuff or not. She would go out and buy us clothes. I'll be the one to be like, no, I don't care what I get. Well, my sisters will be like, no, I want this, especially Keisha. She'll be like, no, I want me some tennis shoes. I want me some Nikes. I want this. And I'll be like, no, I'm fine. Um, because I didn't want to create a burden on my mom on top of things that she may have been going through with my dad. And I just wanted to make things easy for her. I wanted my mom to be proud of me, and I wanted to be that comfort outside of everything else she was dealing with in the marriage. Let me just give my little piece. My dad, he will always say, and Daddy, I love you if you ever watch this. Um, he was not a great husband to my mom at all. And I know he loved her, but he wasn't a great husband to my mom. But my dad was a good dad, and that's something that he had his flaws just like everybody else. He has his flaws just like every dad and every parent does, and that's why. And I wanted to say that because that's a lot of the reason why in the older age, as I started getting older, where I try to explain to my mom. I try to explain to her, this mommy, that you raised us. You did a good job, and your daddy, he wasn't a good husband, but your experience with him was different than our experience with him being our dad. And my mom being who she is, sometimes kind of felt like we chose her side, and I chose my dad's side, and I never want to say I chose either side because the kids shouldn't have to choose either side. Who they love and who they choose to um, go with, or because it's kids things, and a lot of time that put me in situations with my mom, but I just wanted her to be happy, and I wanted her to understand that forget my daddy, forget everything else, forget my daddy, like just focus on you and focus on us, to focus on me. If I just take it from my personal experience with some of my shadow work that I've been doing, is I did realize that that was one of the things that, whereas times when my parents was going through things, that I just wanted them to focus on me, or me just to be as important as, and me being the oldest, like my younger sister's oldest in the house. I have four other older sisters, but Trina and Angel, they're like 10 years older than me. And then I have C and Rita, and my dad's daughters, and they were, wasn't in the house, but I was the oldest in the house kind of growing up, you know. And then my sisters, Keisha, she a year younger than me. Then I have Tika. Tika is 4 years younger than me. I think four or three, or whatever. But I just wanted, you know, I wanted that focus. I just wanted, my mommy, and I wanted, my mommy to be happy. I see my mom goes through so much, and our fights and our stuff that we went through um, was just me trying to find another way for my mom to be happy, and find another way so she won't focus on like the stuff that's going through my dad, so I would be like, Mommy, no, don't worry about him. Don't worry about daddy. They got a divorce and things, and they didn't divorce until some probably about 10 years ago, 11 years ago at this point. I don't even think it's 11 years ago, and I'm 38. So, but they went through a lot, and I just wanted her to be happy, because every woman deserves to be happy. Every male deserves to be happy. You don't want to be in a situation where, I know as my mom, she wanted to be there for us, and she stayed in, and that's a conversation we had. She stayed in the relationship because of us, and I told her I didn't, I would have understood, if she decided to leave, my dad, because I just seen her go through a lot, and on her last days, that's some things I tried to like explain to her, that I didn't, I never wanted to feel like I chose my dad, or didn't see her pain, because I did. I saw all the pain she went through with my daddy, and I experienced it too, you know. I experienced it too. My name is Al Joy. It's a combination of their names, so it's Alvin and Joy. Alvin and Joyce, sorry. So Al and Joy, and then us at the end for their lovely relationship. Like I try to tell the story to everybody, So I can say I experienced not that pain that my mom felt, because I can't say I did, but I experienced some of the hurt that she went through just by watching my mom, you know, um, and things she had to deal with, So that's that. So that's my little spiel on just just me doing some more shadow work. Okay, I'm doing shadow work on this right now for just some things that I'm just digging up, and things with myself, and things with my mom. So that's part of my grief process. So getting back to my story on the grief process. Um, what I do want to discuss is just kind of how everything transpired, if you don't mind me going over it, and then we can go over some other things. So, um, my mom is, when she passed, my mom had been dealing with breast cancer for, she found out in 2017, October of 2017, that she had breast cancer. At that time, the cancer was not spread across her whole body. Um, it was different spots, but it wasn't anywhere. When we told her, when we got the doctor's results back, it was like, is it her bones? Is this place, that place, that place? But she was just like, oh, well, you telling me that it's not in any of the major arteries. It's not in any major organs. It's not in anything. So, she's like, so what you telling me is not about to take me out, and Now, it didn't. At that time, she changed her eating. She went to an alkaline diet. The doctor said I went vegan with my mom to try to be. I lasted longer than my sister did. Let me tell you that. We were supposed to do it for however long we needed to do it for my mom. I was the only one who ended up doing it. I don't think none of my sisters did. They talk about cutting her hair. My mom wouldn't go cut her hair, even if they were sick cut her hair, But we, she went vegan, got the CB diet, and the growth of the cancer actually started slowing down the process. Doctors was amazed. Now we'll say she didn't believe in chemo, so even if she would have had an opportunity to do chemo, she didn't do that. She they did have like a shot that she did have to get in her in her butt. Had to get a shot that was similar to chemo but not as invasive or anything like that. So she did get that every now and then, every like 2 weeks, until like her until the doctor felt like it was every month or whatever the case may be. And then at some point, because of her eating, it changed again. It's her growth of her cancer. It stopped spreading as much as it did. So we wasn't, when we found out in 2017, they gave her a couple months. So, you know, it didn't break her down. It didn't do anything like that. So I don't want to make this video long, guys. So I'm gonna cut it here, and we gonna come back another time, another day, and we're just gonna go over everything else, whatever I feel like I missed. Again, this is my grieving process. It may not be for anybody in particular. It might just be for me, for my release, and if it does help some people, if I sound like I'm just talking and not saying anything, or not even making sense, part of my grieving process, okay? So don't judge me, all right? So because I'm just gonna be me, and I don't even want to edit these videos. I just want to make it 100% authentic, just me, just speaking. So just bear with me on my process. If you guys want to tune in again for some more information or my process and what I'm going through, just come back, like, share, subscribe. Let me throw that in there, like, share, subscribe, and come back and we'll catch another video. Oh, this is my mommy shirt. Joy, it's Christmas, right? I have some of my mommy's clothes. My sister's probably gonna look at this and be like, Joy, she took some of my clothes. I'm the only one right now. I'm gonna lose some weight because my mom will be like, girl, what are you doing? You know you need to lose some weight, because she had started slipping down, and she was like, Joy, you need to lose some weight. I done gained some weight since I got married, okay? Let me just say, I tried to lose some weight and I gained some weight since I got married. But yeah, this is my mommy shirt, Christmas, and I just wanted to put it on today. So wear it. I know it's gonna get harder as the holidays come around, and you know, and that may be why I'm doing these videos right now to help me through my process through the holidays. So anyway, tune back in. I don't know if I'll start next time with some more shadow work for myself, or if I'll just start back from where I left off. So hopefully I can remember. But guys, I will catch you guys later on another episode of my grieving process. And hopefully again you guys tune in, and hopefully this can help someone else. And know they'll be okay, at some point. But you'll be okay. All right, love you guys. Peace, love, and happiness. Joy to the world. Joy to the world. All right, guys. Catch you next time. Bye.